Before applications and before the class started, people seemed to be really interested in it. I had a lot of people like laugh at me at the Decal Expo. There still seems to be a lot of people who think it's a silly topic and it shouldn't be studied, but I would ask them if they've ever watched porn before, and if so, what they think of it, and what arouses them, what doesn't, and why shouldn't we talk about that?
I've known about and consumed pornography for years and years and years, and it's sometimes enemy and it's sometimes friend, and but I've never really thought critically about it, and a class and in a group is such a good structured way to do that for me to legitimately learn something.
Everyone really puts in effort to participate, and I think that's important because it's a super sensitive subject. You can't just be sort of silent in these things. You have to participate in order to feel comfortable that people are understanding what you're saying, appreciating what you're saying, acknowledging what you're saying, and then also responding. And I think that dynamic's working really well in this class.
I hope that the students in the class will begin to develop more of a critical eye for pornography, saying the techniques pornographers are using, its reception in the public, how others, including media, are portraying porn.
The overriding factor about why we have difficulty with sexuality is probably because it is a commodity in and of itself. At least that's how I see it.
I'm originally from the Netherlands, and I see the way that people interact with pornography there, and culturally it's very different. I find that people watch it less, but are more accepting of it. It's absolutely something that has lost a lot of its taboo, and therefore also it's lost some of its audience, I think, but people are able to discuss it, they accept it, they're not completely turned off or freaked out by it, and I think generally in this country that movement will see that too.
I think it's becoming more and more open. We're seeing a lot more legal discourse on pornography. We're seeing more issues surrounding pornography in the media. So I think people are thinking about it. It might not be in the best light, but I hope that my decal will start some kind of conversation around pornography, at least in the academy. And yeah, I hope to start somewhere.